Hey. Ooh, my camera's doing the thing again.
Great start.
Welcome to a unregularly scheduled chaos stream because it's chaos with a dash of chaos with a pinch of trouble today. As you can see, Marta and I repping the chaos and Katie repping the trouble. Do we need to do further introduction than that? I think that covers it.
If you don't know who we are already, you'll find out.
The only thing I have to promote is the book club, as always. I'm always hard selling my book club. Join it, read the books, watch the live shows. It's fun. We're reading Percy Jackson. Vote in the damn cover war. Up on Insta now. You guys have anything you want to promote? I saw Katie, you have a new video out today.
I do. It's a TBR takedown, where I talk about all the books I need to read. Percy Jackson is not one of them, but I've already read it when I was a child. But I can have personal testament to the fact that Nostalgia Book Club is a very fun place to be. So if you're not already in it, you should go join it because we have a lot of fun.
And it's not a cult, unlike some.
It's not yet. Not yet. It remains to be seen of whether it'll become a cult or not.
Oh, I don't have my emojis up today. You guys have emojis in your title, and I do not.
No.
I put the rat away for the write-a-thon. I was trying to be professional.
Why'd you put her away? I didn't put away my eyeballs for the write-a-thon. Granted, I was on my channel and Jess's channel, so everyone who knows me.
Fair enough. Words. What are we working on today? I am going to be working on probably eating and reading. Writing if I feel like it.
I am working on a new secret project.
Oh, so exciting.
It's nothing too exciting. It's just a tiny little 1 hour project that I'm hoping to finish today.
Oh, nice.
That sounds like so much fun. That fairy you made to speak is so cute. Oh my god. So adorable. He kept sending us pictures of different angles in it in our group chat. And I'm like,
aww.
So cute. So adorable.
Sweet.
That makes me really happy.
He does love it, yeah. What am I working on today? I'm going to be finishing up all of my daily Wordle things that I like to do every single day. I have about 5 million of those. I'm on my last one, which is the deck of Quordle. I'm almost done with it. And then I'll be into writing Not So Secret Project.
Okay, I was going to ask you about the secret project because you posted about it. Did you finish it or are you still working on it?
I'm still working on it, but I did hit 100K.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that meant it was over or if it was still going.
It should be over. Objectively, it should really just be over at 100K, but as an overwriter, that's impossible. So, we're very close. Very close. Glenn close. But not quite yet.
Gosh, I wish I was an overwriter. I was writing last night in the Discord sprints. You know I'm desperate when I show up in there. So I was in there writing, and I was like, really, it was like pulling. It was like aching, pulling each individual word out of me. I was like, what is wrong with me? Why is it so hard to write this dialogue scene? Everything about it was hurting my soul.
Dialogue, it's like I have never heard another human speak before when I'm writing dialogue. I'm like, how does one format a sentence?
Normally dialogue I don't have an issue with, but I keep thinking like, do I need this conversation? Yes. But what is the purpose of this conversation? I don't know.
Just gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah, dialogue is one of those things where either get it right in one go and like it goes really smoothly, or it takes me 3 months to get one little bit of dialogue right.
Yeah, I'm there at that second one. And I think I need to just word vomit it. I think I just need to word vomit the whole scene and then just say, okay, I'm going to go back and fix it. But my brain cannot go over that hurdle. It just cannot understand this concept. Anyways.
How dare. In the thumbnail, Remy, be tossing my son into a boiling hot pot.
It's a hot tub. You see, Marta was already chilling in there.
Yeah, the dino looks very relaxed, considering it's being cooked.
Dino tomato soup.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Brandy. Hashtag hi, Michael.
Hashtag hi.
Hi, Sasha. Ooh, sick day.
Aww.
Hmm. Get some good rest.
Hey, Elaine. Hey, Alexandria. Well, we got a lot of people. Chasing fictional souls. Hi, I'm
Ooh.
new here. Just found this live today. Hoping to work on my book. My book is a medieval fantasy about two princesses, very near the end. Ooh, that is exciting. Well, I do have a chunky 30-minute sprint lined up, so we're going to get into that shortly. Hello, Hudson. I have to say, we've been listening to the audiobook of Pet Cemetery, and there's an actual character called Judson in the book. I thought this was like a fake name, but apparently, and they do call him Judd for short. And every time I think about Hudson.
As you should, since that's her alias, her Christian name, if you will.
Hey, Crystal. I have to read it first to make sure it's like he's like trapping me into saying something out loud.
At Michael.
Moving on.
Not the woman in the hole.
The woman in the hole. We're just
Yeah.
How about that?
No, it's a time. Oh, I love this timer.
Yeah, I'm using my own timer because I needed a 30-minute timer and it was there. So.
I mean, she's so pretty. So how could you not?
So happy. What are we doing? Okay, that's the end of the sprint. How did everybody do? I saw a lot of people popped in and joined us mid-sprint.
Yeah, I had to do a work thing that I forgot about, so I went to do that quickly. And then I did some crochet for the rest of the sprint. And also watched Katie's video, of course, which is amazing, and everyone should go watch it.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's not nearly as long as my last 2 videos, thank goodness. I did actually a lot that sprint. I finished up the set of Cordal, won that, and then went down and got more coffee and water and the dogs. So if you hear ambiguous dog noises, that's why. And then I was rereading what I wrote last night and trying to figure out how I set up this table for this party that I was writing, like how they all fit around the table and who is sitting next to who. And I had to draw myself a picture. So if you saw me looking confused and still looking confused all the time, it'd be because I can't figure out how tables work apparently and how to sit people near the people I need them to sit near. So we go back to the drawing board next sprint on that one.
Nice. I ate dinner and did a little bit of reading, nothing too exciting. So Sasha was also talking about your new video.
A lot of books in that video. A lot of books.
Yeah, so Madison was one of the ones that popped in, as well as Nikki. Crystal had been eating lunch and trying not to get distracted by her husband playing video games. Anna Robbins popped in. Cool Gamer, Flora and the Fawn, Pages and Paladins, and Becca. Is that everybody? And Steeg. Oh.
Can't forget Steeg.
Oh my gosh. He didn't even exclude you, Katie.
I know. Wow. What growth. Such growth from him.
Aww. That's not true. I'm your number 1 fan.
Oh.
I will fight
You're also joined
over this.
Sprint? Oh.
Let's have a Katie Stan Hunger Games event. Just kidding.
Oh, Steeg's packing for vacay.
Woo! I'm so excited.
Oh, Madison also watched your video.
Well,
I love those. I love those type of videos. I really think they're fun to watch.
I enjoy watching them too. It was fun to make too. It didn't take very long. And I have a spreadsheet made too. If anyone wants to use it, it's linked in my description.
Fancy.
I know.
Chasing Fictional Souls says I wrote 320 words because I also had to choose what I write carefully. But I'm pretty happy with how I went into this important scene. Ooh.
Nice. That's important. Cool.
Crystal says, I started working on one of the exposition-heavy chapters. I'm getting so close to being done with this outline. LOL. Maybe not. LOL.
Who knows?
Elaine says, made some tea, brainstormed, set up a mini Camp Nano project.
Ooh.
Ooh, tell me more.
That's intriguing, yeah. Kelly says, I didn't get much writing as I wanted because I kept getting distracted, but did get a start on the chapter. Oh, that's great.
There you go.
Brandy wrote 405, which doubled my word count for the day. Wow. Been struggling to get words out. Yeah, I feel that. 280 words for Alexandria. Been struggling to focus all day. Wow, it seems like we're all a little bit in the same boat.
Yep.
Perfect sprint. Fetched the dogs. Made a breakfast. Oh, breakfast burrito. That sounds good. And bought Legendborn arriving tomorrow.
Pay your food tax, Sasha, if you haven't already.
Hudson says, I forced myself to write even though I didn't want to. Steeg is pretty confident. He could Snap you like a twig, Marta? What?
After
Don't
the
worry.
museum visit, we can test this theory.
Listening to Legend Point. Great. I kind of wanted to hop back to this comment that was the last comment right when we went into the sprint from Hudson that said, "Oh my gosh, it's a sign," which was because I had said that I was reading Pet Sematary and there was a character called Judson, and that's kind of Hudson's weird nickname. And so here's how this is going to segue. Pet Sematary, kind of a weird book, one of Stephen King's weirdest, I've heard. And since we're speaking of Stephen, you guys, Marta and Katie already know.
I love this segue.
I need to a little bit set this up. For context, if you haven't been hanging around my channel or like the Chaos Trouble crew, rats are kind of a thing. If you saw my thumbnail on this, people call me the Rat Queen. I call like all Troublemaker fans rats.
We live in the basement.
We live in the basement. Just roll the clip.
The rat's fur on the roof of his mouth as the rat grabs hold of the guy's tongue and rips it out of his mouth.
Oddly enough, rats helped launch my own writing as well.
They've been good to us. Rats have been good to Stephen
They have,
George.
yes.
Look at that glowing recommendation.
Always rats.
It always comes back to rats.
Everything is rats. Rats
Everything
all the
is
time.
rats. W2.
Living by the wise words of Stephen King and George R. R. Martin.
Come on. We have a glowing recommendation here. Now everybody knows what they're getting themselves into over here. Like, what the hell, Violet?
I can't believe you managed to make that relevant to the conversation as well.
I
I'm
tried
impressed.
really hard.
I'm really impressed.
I feel like I missed something. Oh, here. Been playing guitar for this sprint,
Ooh.
and Anna's working on work.
Scary hour. Scary hour for Hannah.
Can't be weirder than on writing.
You'd be shocked.
Have you read Pet Sematary, Katie?
I read part of it. Here's the thing. I don't like Stephen King's writing. Yeah, I've read, it is. And you know what? I tried to read Rose Matter, which is my mom's favorite book from Stephen King, which it's not good. It's not. And then I've read part of Pet Sematary and I read part of Cujo. But I couldn't get through Cujo because it pissed me off because I had a Saint Bernard and Belle is part Saint Bernard. I'm pointing over there as if you can see her because she's on the bed. But and I'm like was annoyed that he chose a Saint Bernard, which are like the loveliest creatures in this entire earth, to be like the mean vicious dog. But yeah, I read literally every Stephen King book I've tried to read. I've just been so tempted to get my pen and just, you don't need any of this, Stephen. Get to the point, Stephen.
Yeah. I've now read 3 of his books, and he definitely has a very distinct style. You can definitely see his unique writing voice, I guess, or storytelling.
Yeah, he definitely has a way of writing. I won't deny that. This is
But
not
I mean,
my.
obviously, I've seen several of the film adaptations of his work because so much of his work has been adapted. I actually was talking to my partner about this, about like Stephen King's writing. And he's like, well, I don't know any of his stories. He can't be like, have that many famous stories. And I was like, oh, really? What's your favorite movie again? And he's like, Shawshank Redemption. I was like, mm-hmm. And who wrote that? I'll wait.
Absolutely roasted your partner.
I know, right?
Like, that's why I really like his film adaptations. I love it. It's just like one of my favorite movies. But the books, not here for the boy meat in that, so some weird stuff.
Well, the only reason I was reading Pet Sematary was it was like one of the only audiobooks I could get for our car ride that we went, and we needed something to listen to, so.
It's certainly a choice.
Steve didn't like it, now he says one more time.
I know that was his intention, but I still don't like it. Forgot about
Sorry
Red
to-
Ball.
Sorry to make things weird.
Things are always weird.
Not weird, just on brand.
It's important to have a
No.
niche.
If we see anybody talking about dinosaurs or tennis balls or tomatoes, I'll let you guys know. Lynn says, I tried reading The Dead Zone, couldn't do it. Barely finished The Dark Tower Gunslinger. Oh, and Miranda's popping in to say hi. Should we do another sprint?
Should we?
You need to figure out that table arrangement.
Ugh, I know.
And I gotta finish my crochet project.
All right.
Ooh, a bunch of comments just popped in all at once. Yeah, they're for the sprints. They're there for the sprints. People are here for them. I want to watch it, but I have it, but I'm too scared of the clown. Oh.
I would watch the first one, and then if that's too scary, don't watch the second one. Because the first one I don't think is that scary.
Of the new new
Yeah.
one.
The new one. I'm assuming it's the new one. Yeah, the first one is not too scary. Honestly, the first one feels more like a coming-of-age film than a scary horror clown movie, which is, I think, why I like it. But if that's too scary, then don't watch the second one.
Callum is here. Oh, editing a writing vlog? That's exciting.
Exciting. Remember to post it in the bulletin board so we can all go support. When it's up.
Does anybody have a request for sprint length?
Is it officially Aries season yet? Could we use your Aries season timer?
Yeah, but Danny didn't put it on the timer playlist, so I have to go find it. Danny.
Come on,
Well,
Danny.
like it's that hard to find my own channel.
It's like your second, like the second to last video, or like your last video posted.
Button. Yes, that's the button.
Sorry, I just saw Callum's comment.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
Sorry, I know you probably meant that it's scary because it's horror happening to kids, but I definitely read this as being afraid of the kids in the movie.
The thing is, I feel like the first part of it kind of stands on its own, but what if you watched the second part without seeing the first part? Would it still hold up?
Ooh, that'd be interesting. I think it would, but it's hard for me to say because I saw the first one first.
Very interesting.
That'd be interesting.
Wait, what is this?
Or is it both?
I used my only 30-minute timer. We can't do it twice in a row. Anyways, let's start the Aries timer. Happy Aries season to all the Rams out there. That's the end of the sprint. How'd you guys do?
Yeah, just a little bit more crochet.
Nice. I figured out my table situation. I just had to make it a rectangle for it to work. So it took me about 10 solid minutes of looking at this monstrosity to be like, a rectangle would work just as well. So I did that, edited that, and then got about 247 more words in this chapter.
Wow.
Apparently I'm writing a poker scene, even though I've never played poker before in my life. So let's go see how it goes.
Well, I've played poker before if you want some extra eyes on it.
Maybe. Because right now I've been shying away from the actual poker playing part of it. Just have the characters POV just be like, I'm not playing. But that's not very fun, is it? So I'll take you up on it.
Yeah, I decided to actually open up my document.
First step.
Had a good laugh, had a good cry.
Oh no.
I laughed because, I read through speech to text and there was just a couple very funny misheard phrases.
Like what?
I had where I wrote, while I was growing up, but instead of growing up, it heard throwing up. So that was a nice one. That made me laugh. But I think I decided I am going to rewrite this scene a different way, in a different location, a different time. So I'm just going to highlight all the gem lines and throw out the rest. It's not worth keeping.
Been there, done that.
Ooh, chasing fictional souls is also an Aries. I say also like I'm an Aries. I'm not an Aries.
I guess
Capricorn. What is your guys' signs?
I'm a Taurus.
Ooh.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, Steek is going to be our guinea pig for the IT experiment.
There we go.
I also haven't seen either of them, but if they're scary, then I refuse to help with the experiment.
Yeah, maybe it's not for you. But I've heard the book is even more messed up.
A friend of mine tried to read it, and she was like, she doesn't like Stephen King either, so I don't know why she was trying to read it, which is over 1,000 pages. But she read me a couple of the scenes, and I was like, okay, glad that was left out of the movie.
Yeah. Sasha is still mind blown by Miranda's revelation. Michael confused. Also liked this one.
It's quite funny.
Oh, I liked that Sasha shared her most used emojis.
I feel insulted that the dinosaur is not amongst them. Sasha? Explain yourself.
Got some explaining to do.
Alexandria is trying to get on my good side by complimenting my timer. And it's working. She was explaining her poker scene.
Yeah.
Intrigue, deception, stakes.
Yeah, at the moment the scene has none of that, so I guess maybe I need to work on why this scene is here. It's just because I wanted it to be.
I don't know, it sounds fun to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right now I'm writing a scene that's pretty much just dialogue, and that's what's boring about it. And the background stuff going on is hindering it. It's not helping.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I'm like, we need to just pick them up and move them to a different location. This isn't working.
Yeet. Somewhere more interesting.
I was actually wondering the same thing.
Ooh, strip poker is not a bad idea. I can definitely see one of the characters suggesting that instead.
More flattery will get you everywhere. Crystal's also struggling. Maybe you could also do this. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what you're working on. And to be fair, I don't know if it's going to help my scene. Ooh.
Ooh, sounds delicious. Ugh, now I want to stir fry.
I may or may not have made another carrot cake today.
You gonna have a piece of this may or may not cake?
Yeah. She's on the cooling rack.
Is she pretty?
Ooh. She is pretty, actually. Turned out better this time than last time. Well, last time I kind of burnt it.
Then you gotta pay your taxes in the cookbook section.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should take a picture of it. Ooh, canceled meeting.
Nice.
5:14 in the zone. Yeah.
Killing it, Brandy. This is an excellent point.
And isn't that kind of fit the vibe of the story you're writing? Strip poker? Isn't it kind of a risque? I don't know. I didn't get.
I don't know if you call it that, but I mean, okay. So the reason this is like the last full chapter of the book, and so I mainly am just having a poker game because I wanted an excuse to write all of the side characters together again one last time before the book ends.
Aww.
I just decided to make it poker because I was like, why would these people be playing bullshit? Like, these are grown ass men. Like, why would they be playing some other random kids game that I played when I was a kid at tennis tournaments? Like,
Aww.
I'll do poker instead because it's a little more adult. But alas, I'm a child who's never played poker.
173.
Ooh.
Sasha likes poker.
It's a good strategy.
I don't know. I'm like reading this comment like 5 times. I don't know. My brain is not working.
I just end up with clothes everywhere then, and I don't put them on. Like, I pick which clothes I'm taking with me, put them in my bag, and then the rest of the clothes just sit on my bed until I come home.
I'm great at packing. I'm terrible at unpacking.
Yes, same. That's bold, Steve.
What? Gonna outline 2 stories so I have something new to do during the month while I continue my editing. Ah.
Cool.
Are you gonna be like making videos about this, Elaine? Because this sounds interesting.
Triple fisting stories during Camp Nano. I like it.
193 words. Ooh, big, huh? I have to sit closer to my screen. I cannot see this far back. I'm trying to be cool, but really my eyes are not that great, guys. Okay. I got it. Oh, we're throwing up. Yeah, I'm not sure if it fits the tone of what I'm going for, though. Good writing down. We love to see it. Really want to read it. Oh.
Have fun.
The
luck.
audiobook is like super long.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine reading the physical book. I do not have the patience. Is that even the word I'm looking for? What's more than patience?
Tenacity, fortitude, ambition. I don't have the wrist. I don't have my carpal tunnel. It's too bad to hold up that brick of a book for how many hours it would take me to
I need
read.
to get one of these. Very light, very
Fair
easy.
enough. Fair. I do have many of those. I just have no idea where any of them are. A lot of poker fans here I could hit up.
Writing a short screenplay and having fun. Yeah, I saw that Becca was doing a screenplay content on her channel.
Cool.
Very cool, actually. I like to see see that on Author Tube, people talking about different forms of writing and not it being so novel-centric, I say, as I'm working on my novel.
Same.
Now, do I bring my laptop and tablet, or just the tablet, or just my laptop?
At least the laptop, so you can hop on calls with us.
Yeah, I think the
Okay, but on
laptop.
your tablet you can write and draw. And probably hop on calls as well.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I
Or
don't
just
know.
be-
I don't know your tablet. I don't know your life.
I think he has an iPad.
Yeah. Gotta get some steaks in there.
It's the end of the book, Miranda. There are no
Yeah.
stakes.
No, you could get a couple left. You know, end of the book zingers in.
I don't write zingers.
Okay, it's like I'm out of zingers. It's not that kind of book, guys.
Like it's not a rom-com. It's a romantic drama. Like there's like one funny joke in the book that I then recycle again, because I can't think of good jokes. That's just not funny when writing. Like,
But you know, jokes. When it comes to jokes and comedy, isn't it the rule of three? So if you've recycled it once, maybe
gotta get it one more time in there.
one more time. Really, drive it home.
I would say that that's plausible, except for they're professional athletes who make millions a year, so I don't think they're running out of money in a poker game.
Aww. Ooh.
Ooh.
I like that.
Too bad both the main characters have already slept together, so there's no secret tattoo there.
Be out here with Google Slides docs in all my planned outfits. Oh, funny.
Just keep them packed, and then when you go somewhere else, you already have the outfits planned.
Yeah, but when you go a different place, it's a different vibe. You need different vibes for different places.
People have different vibes, clothes. All my clothes are the same vibe.
Or if you're going somewhere warm or somewhere cold, you can't wear the same outfit.
You get really creative. Oh, that's nice. Good for the plot. What plot, Miranda? What plot?
I'm lazy with filming. Every day I think I should start a vlog, and then every day I don't do it.
Big mood. Thanks, Steve. My carpal tunnel could never. My carpal tunnel could never hold it for the hours it needs.
It's not time yet. Well, like the good thing about the e-readers, it's like that paper, so it doesn't have the bright.
Yeah, and the glare, like if you read outside.
Yeah, it's great for reading in natural light.
Mm-hmm. Not that I go outside very often, but it's an option.
You only go outside when you need people for videos, right?
Yeah, honestly. How dare you call me out like this?
Honestly, because I do the same thing.
Literally, though, literally. It's like, it's getting a little stale just constantly filming in this one space. I'm just gonna go out and get some pictures of flowers.
No, that's really relatable. Trying to get nice vlog footage pulls me out of my house. Like, look, I wrote at a cafe to put it in a vlog, but then I left my house and
Yep.
paid like €4 for a coffee that was not better than anything I could make at home. So
All for the content. Do it for the content.
yeah, for the content, of course. I'm trying to read the ebook of it, and there is so much setup, very boring setup.
Shade. Oh, I think it's
with
in the video calls.
With the
I was not
laptop,
going to
yeah.
say right. I was not going to say right, Steve. Because I know you don't write.
No, traveling, you don't have to use it for writing. You have to use it for like soaking up experiences to use for future writing.
This is yes.
Well, I thought you were having a spin-off, Katie. You could be setting up the next story.
Yeah, I could be. Yeah, that's true. I have to revise part of it, but yeah, this chapter, yeah. I have lots of thinking to do. I love how Miranda immediately knew which joke I was talking about. It's a terrible joke.
People are coming for you, Katie. Roasted. Just not being salty.
No, quiet.
You're just not listening, Michael. Yes, there are 2 left, but the last chapter is an epilogue that's like 1,000 words, so.
That was funny. It's funny in face form. Oh, Marta, I was going to ask you about your crochet. You're doing like patterns where you have to like count the.
Yeah.
So like, because like when I do crochet, I like to listen to audiobooks, but I was like, if you have to concentrate on counting, maybe you couldn't handle that.
What I do is I use stitch markers so I don't have to count as much.
Uh-huh.
And also, like, depending on what I'm doing, like, the areas that are straight, I can watch YouTube videos or whatever for, and then the areas that are a bit curvy and you have to, like, be more careful with counting, I would pause it and do that and then change again.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be able to listen to audiobook the entire time here.
Okay, I was just wondering because, yeah. I like multitasking and I love audiobooks, and I don't know if you're an audiobook person, so I'm like always trying to push them on people.
Yeah, I can't get into audiobooks. I've tried.
Even Spanish ones?
I feel like Spanish ones would be worse.
Because like with my partner, I had to get the German audiobooks because it was much easier for him to concentrate and not zone it out when it was in an easier language for him.
I think English is an easier language for me than Spanish is at this point.
Really?
I only speak Spanish once a week with my parents. I speak English most of the time.
Yeah, but for listening is so passive.
Like, my vocabulary in English is wider than my vocabulary in Spanish. I would struggle more reading books in Spanish these days than in English. I haven't read books in Spanish, like, regularly since I was really, really young, because I always read books in the language I was trying to learn. So from when I was, like, I don't know, 7, I was mostly reading books in German.
Mm-hmm.
And then switched to English later on, and then just never switched back to Spanish.
I think you should try it.
Maybe.
Yes, it is a masterpiece. Steve says we should sprint. Does anybody have a timer request? Or sprint length, I guess. We could do dinos, since we were talking about dinos.
We could do dinos.
Just start a sprint and then Katie comes back and we're in a sprint. I feel like that's a mood. Let's do it. Okay, happy dinos. That's the end of the sprint. How did we do? I made frosting, frosted my cake, took a picture of my cake, and started eating my cake.
Ooh.
It looks so good. I finished my secret crochet project.
Ooh. Can you share what it is or no?
I can show it to you backstage.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Okay.
Secrets. My mom came in, which is why I had to vanish when we were talking, because she loves to give me like a 30-minute lowdown of her day, and she brought me fudge, which I already ate, which was delicious. And then I got 300 words of outline on the second secret project instead of actually writing and finishing the first secret project, because the strip poker idea gave me an idea for that elsewhere. So that's what I was doing.
Ooh, idea dominoes. I love that.
Yeah, it was very nice. Your cake looks absolutely delicious, Violet. How long is the flight to Luxembourg so I can go get some? So I can eat some with you.
I know, I still had carrots today. I was like, I still have a bunch of carrots left. One more cake? Yeah, we're going to do it.
The feminine urge to just make more carrot cake.
Yep. Yeah, Crystal, maybe that's the time to take a break.
Definitely been there, though. Been there. Don't even have a t-shirt. I'm sorry you're going through this.
Callum says, I should really get back to making a map of the city my camp project is set in, but this is hard. Turns out I'm not an architect or a landscaper. I'm a writer, lol. I'm not built for this. Oh. I feel that. When I read over the zero draft of the project I'm working on now, the logistics were impossible. I was like, she turned to the left, and then behind here, and then this from the right. I was like, that something's not adding up here.
Right? Yeah. I mean, as we found out, I can't even logistic a table. So what makes you think I could even make a map or write a fantasy book in which there's multiple continents? Like, I feel this.
Yeah, I'm the sort of person that stops to think about what direction the sun is coming in a different time of day to figure out the shadows, so I like logistics.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with pantsing is like, I always pants those details and then they never line up.
Mm-hmm. Because you always think in your head, like, yes, this makes sense. And then you read it back and you're like, how was I so stupid as to think this made sense?
Yes, because like in my mind, I picture this being there and that being there, but I also picture this being there and that being there, and it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, doesn't work.
Can't have it both ways. Brandy says, I haven't met my writing goal, so I'm gonna go. Well, we were wrapping up here anyways. Thank you for the stream. It helps so much. Davian popped in right as we're wrapping up. But nice to see you regardless. Steve packed nothing.
Tracks. Met tracks.
300 words into the wrong project.
Are they words for that project, or did you just put the right words in the wrong place? That's what I want to know.
I was wondering the same. Amazing.
Nice.
What? Everybody's killing it. 282. Nikki finally had their lunch and started getting some friends to come bring what? Some blackberry plants? Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Nikki has an amazing plant collection.
I'm obsessed with their updates on Instagram. I'm like, yes, give me all of these beautiful sprouts. Let me look at them.
Yeah. As you may know, I have a little bit of a plant obsession. So Nikki's setup is like, I envy it. I envy it for sure. Finished with a little rewrite of something I was editing yesterday. Ooh, Gillian. Morning. I'm just sliding in here with my whip. We were just sliding out, but again, happy to see you. Oh, look at this. Elaine says I have tons of carrots. I might copy and make a carrot cake. Okay, I do have a meeting. Oh no.
Hi, Miranda.
Ooh, I've heard that that's a good course.
Okay.
Are you following Devin's playlist? I would link it, but I'm too lazy. Yeah, that tracks.
Did you pull that directly from one of my work in progresses? Wonderful.
Ah.
Ooh.
Also, that's kind of like a cool avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Got some words. I love the little emoji.
Ooh. Ladybug.
Yeah, the precious plants. I think I have to take a step back and really think about the history of how my MC exists. Magic is confusing. We love a good summary.
Yep, pretty much.
Middle grade horror series. Ooh, instead of revising book 1. Okay, that's a mood.
Humongous mood, Sasha. Literally. Me right now.
But also, you're sick, aren't you? So you're allowed to do whatever book you want.
Yeah, follow the inspiration.
Yep.
So I have to wipe my nose and I don't want to do it on camera. Wrote them in the right document for that project, but not what was supposed to be working on today. Okay.
You're speaking my language, Alexandra. Alexandria. Do that all the time.
Ooh, blackberry mead?
Ooh. Sounds delicious.
Yeah. Oh, fan art.
Aw, that's cute.
It is cute, actually. So we're right at the 2-hour mark. Should we wrap up?
Perhaps. Maybe.
Do we want to hear from Stephen and George one last time before
I
we
think
go?
that's how we should end. That's how we should end this. Start as we begin, or end as we began.
Okay. But I'm going to let it run all the way through, so it's going to hop back to us. I'm not going to cut it off.
No, okay. We're sitting here waiting.
The emoji, it's good. Plagiarism.
Bad art friend.
The rat's fur on the roof of his mouth as the rat grabs hold of the guy's tongue and rips it out of his mouth.
Oddly enough, rats helped launch my own writing as well.
They've been good to us. Rats have been good to Steve
They
and
have,
George.
yes.
Okay, bye everybody. Oh, do we need to introduce anything? No? Okay, bye.
Bye.